Om. Om.
Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitaamrutavarshiniim Bhagavatiim Ashtadashaadhyayiniim Amba Tvamanusandatami Bhagavat Gite Bhavadveshiniim Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopaniषदैः Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Naviduh Sura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha.
Bhagavad Gita Bhasya, chapter 18, verse 51. Please read the verse.
Buddhya vishuddhaya yuktaha dhrutyatmanam niyamya cha shabdadin vishayan tyaktva ragadveshau vyudasya cha.
The person who has already accomplished the siddhi in the sense Shuddha Antakarana. You can gain the Jnana Nishtha, otherwise called Brahma Prapti, in the manner by these means that are going to be described by Bhagavan Krishna. First, Vishuddhaya Buddhya Yukta, son, always having got connected or with the mind absorbed in, what is that? Vishuddha Buddhi. We have seen what is meant by Vishuddha Buddhi is Atma Jnana, free from doubts and erroneous notions. In other words, what we call Akhandakara Vritti or Atmakara Vritti. The Antakarana Vritti conforming to, appearing just like Atma Sarupa, the Chaitanya, free from the features of all superimposed entities. Then, Dhrutya Atmanam Niyam. Atmanam. Here, this embodiment. Karya Karana Sanghat. The body, Indriyas, mind, buddhi, all these. So, Dhrutya Niyamya. Niyamya, having controlled. How? By what? Dhruti. Dhruti is the courage. Because in the beginning, there are going to be many obstructions, mainly in terms of vikshepa, the distractions. It is natural for a person to get discouraged by these vikshepas. One should not succumb to such things. Dhrutya, by courage. I shall be able to do this. That confidence, trust in oneself, trust in Ishvara, trust in the teaching. So, that courage, niyamya, controlling in the sense, repeatedly bringing back the mind which has got distracted to the point of meditation or contemplation. Then, shabdadi vishayan tektva, that is, having given up all vishayas means here Vishaya bhogas, sense pleasures provided to us in terms of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Such a mind which is withdrawn from its usual preoccupation in the sense object is capable of revealing one's Swarupa and getting absorbed in that. So therefore, the withdrawal of the mind from its preoccupation, plan it, get it, enjoy it, and all those things. Niyamya tektva, having given up. But in this context, one thing should be kept made clear, or should be clear to everyone. The things such as eating the food, bathing, clothing, sleeping, all these also come into the Vishaya Bhoga. They come in the category of what? Shabdadi Vishaya. If we give up, what will going to happen? So, we have to see the context. What is the context? Context is repeated Atma Dhyana, repeatedly meditating on the Atma Sarupa, so that Atma Dhyan Nishtha can begin. Obviously, it presupposes a healthy body. If healthy body is not there, what are you going to take to meditation? Yes, sorry. Therefore, you have to that having given up all Vishaya Bhogas means accept the bare minimum necessities of such bhogas to keep the body going on, to make the body survive and keep it fit. More than that, having given up. Meant for sense pleasure, no, given up. But minimum things necessary for dhyana, etc., that is allowed. Now, even there, with respect to the minimum things required to keep the body going on, even in those necessities, raga, dvesha, vyudasya cha, vyudasya, parityajya, having given up what? Raga, dvesha. With respect to minimum necessities of life, there should not be likes and dislikes. It is said for hunger. The instruction for a mumukshu, as far as appeasing hunger, eating the food is kshut vyadihi. Treat the hunger as a disease. Chikitsatam. Treat it. Just as you treat a disease, so hunger is a type of recurring disease. And what is the remedy for that? Medicine? Minimum food. That much you give. But no likes and dislikes in those things. Now let us see. As I have already told, this ends in verse 53. Now let us see the Bhasya.
बुद्ध्या अध्यवसायात्मिक या विशुद्धया मायारहितया युक्तः संपन्नः धृत्या
Wait there. Buddhya. By buddhi. What is the function of buddhi? Nishchayatmika antakarana vritti. That decisive thought, decisive antakarana vritti is called buddhi. I am reminding, antakarana consists of ahankara, buddhi, mana, and chittam. Not chit. Chittam. Chit means chaitanya. Chittam, faculty of recollection. All these four are basically antakarana vrittis only. They are thoughts only. But there is functional difference. A decisive vritti is called buddhi. A vritti under consideration, is it this? Is it that? Mana, sankalpa, vikalpa. Then ahankaranam, that vritti which takes the body, etc., as I, ahankara. And anusandhanatmika antakarana vritti, thought which correlates to the past thing, means faculty of memory, chitta. All are basic antakarana vrittis, but the functions differ. So, buddhi is adhyavasayatmika, of the nature of being decisive. Now, what ascertain a decision has been taken here? He said, buddhya adhyavasayatmikaya, means a buddhi which has ascertained Brahmatma, buddhi which has got Brahmatma Nishchaya, which has ascertained Jiveshwara Ikya, which has discovered individual Jiva, me, Atma is identical with Brahman, means Atma Jnana has been gained. And that buddhi is how? Vishuddhaya. What is Vishuddhaya? By pure, very pure. Bhashyakara gives the meaning here, Maya Rahitaya. Here, Maya rahitya means freedom from false notions. Freedom from false notions in terms of samshaya, doubt, vipariya, contrary notions. So, some Tikakara says, nishkapataya means they're also free from delusive thoughts, false notions, delusive notions. So means with a thorough Atmajnana, yuktaha, sampannaha, having this, being endowed with this. Then further, what is to be done? Continue, dhrutya.
धृत्या धैर्येण आत्मानं कार्यकरण संघातं नियम्य च नियमनं कृत्वा वशीकृत्य.
Stop. Dhrutya atmanam niyamya. This phrase is being elaborated, commented. Dhrutya, by courage, endurance. So that is what is called earlier satviki dhruti. And that which is, yes, by which one is able to face the obstacles and proceed further with the, what is that, dhyana that is going to be taught. Dhrutya, dhairena, by that courage or courage in endurance. So that is how, by Sukha, Atmanam niyamya, literally means niyamya, having controlled. Atmanam, what control you can have on Atman? Which is Nirupadhika. No. That entity which is mistaken as Atma. What is it? Karya Karana Sanghat, which is Atmanam means Atmatvena Abhimatam, the embodiment which is considered by ignorant people as Atma itself. Reason we have seen. What is that? Chaitanya Bhasa, appearance of Chaitanya in it. So that embodiment at all levels, physical body, indriyas, mind, intellect. So niyamya. Niyamya is niyamanam krutva. Having control. Niyam. Having control means by ensuring that this embodiment doesn't take to any things which obstruct this present pursuit. Warding off the preoccupation of this embodiment in the things which are opposed to the pursuit of gaining Atmajnana Nishtha. Niyamya means Vashikritya, that is, being not under the control of senses. A lay person gets carried away by the senses. This person, no, he controls. Continue, Shabdadi.
शब्दादीन् शब्दः आदिः येषां ते शब्दादयः तान् विषयान्.
Continue.
त्यक्त्वा सामर्थ्यात् शरीर स्थिति मात्र हेतून केवलान मुक्त्वा ततः अधिकान सुखार्थान त्यक्त्वा इति अर्थः।
शब्दादीन विषयान त्यक्त्वा. What is Shabdadin? That group of Vishayas beginning from Shabda. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. All these Shabdadaya. Tan means what are they? Vishayan. Tektva. Having abandoned. Having abandoned. Why? What is your purpose now? To make the mind get absorbed in the Atma Sarupa, Brahma Sarupa. Bhagavan has already told in chapter 5, verse 21, what is necessary. So long as you have got asakti, priti, love, covetousness in the sense object Vishayas, you cannot make the mind absorbed in Atma Sarupa. There it was told, 521, 5th chapter, 21. Bahyasparsheshvataktatma vindatyatmani yat sukam sabrahma yoga yuktatma sukhamakshayam uchyate sukhamakshayam ashnute. That person, Brahma yoga yuktatma, whose mind is absorbed in the Brahma Sarupa. Akshayam sukham ashnute. Prapnoti. He enjoys his Swarupa, which is limitless happiness, independent and ever existent, and also self-evident. But for which he has to be Brahma Yoga Yuktatma. A Jnani who has got this knowledge, to become absorbed Brahma Yoga, his mind should not be preoccupied with in the Vishayas. That's why first line says, Bahyas Parsheshu Asaktatma, whose Atma Antakarana is not what? Doesn't have any affinity or liking for Bahya Sparsha, means with the sense object, the object and sense contact, which gives sense pleasure. Means the person who is disinterested in the Vishaya Bhoga. What is it? Vindatyatmani yat sukham. Atmani yat sukham. Whatever that nature of Atma, which is limited happiness, Vindati knows, gains. So therefore, what is necessary? You have to get rid of the asakti, the priti for Vishayas. Let us give it up. Not that easy. Because we have, the mind has got such a fascination for the Vishaya Bhoga, because for it, it's the immediate cash down payment. You are Brahmanda, Paramanda, who knows? Somebody said, आंख खोलेगा तो जगत दिखता है, आंख बंद करेगा तो अंधाकार दिखता है. ब्रह्मांड किधर भी दिखता नहीं, लेकिन हियर इमीडिएटली खाओ पियो मजा करो. Sir, it is not easy. Immediately, Krishna tells in the next verse, which we have seen in the morning. Morning, I told it to be from 2nd chapter. It is not from 2nd chapter. 5th chapter, 22nd verse. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkayonaya evate adyantavantah kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. The pull of the mind towards the Vishaya is so powerful that mind needs to be educated. The mind needs to be convinced. Look, my dear, what you are running after truly is not the source of happiness. On the contrary, it is source of endless sorrow. Bhagavan gave a tip for that. How to see the defective nature of the Vishayas. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga. All sense pleasures born of contact between senses and the sense object are dukkha yonayaha. Fact, universal fact, are potential wombs of future sorrow. And yet, the delusive part is yattadagrem amrutopamam pariname vishamiva. To begin with, these sense pleasures are what? Nectarine. But end in sorrows like poison. Now, a man of discrimination will he go in for sense pleasures only because they are readily available, only to end in endless sorrow? No. A Viveki will not do that. So therefore, mind needs to be educated. In the, see, you take any Adhyatma literature, Upanishads, of course, Bhagavad Gita, Manusmriti, Puranas, they highlight the necessity of Vairagya. So you'll say it is said, in Vishnu Purana it is said, as much as your mind is connected to, your mind is preoccupied in things of your love, things of your liking, to that extent, you are fixing what? The dart, the spear of grief to your heart, antakarana. Think of it. One pinprick is enough to make you hide. If your hridaya is pierced by so many darts of grief that is going to come on account of your dwelling on the objects or beings of your love. For what? To get the bhoga, vishaya bhoga, sense pleasure. See, so many. You are already booked. Future grief. And in Manusmriti, Manu points out to one thing. See, there is fire. You want to put it off, extinguish it. What you have to do? Pour water. Now, instead of pouring water, you pour ghee. What will happen? The fire will go on growing, and with the flames leaping will demand more and more. Can you put off the fire? Can you extinguish the fire? No. Like that. To get rid of desires, fulfilling more and more desires is not the solution. On the contrary, you are creating more and more desires. If desires need to be controlled, Viveka, give the lesson to the mind. Please think. What you think as the source of joy is not truly so. They don't have happiness content. On the contrary, it is sure that you are going to land in perpetual sorrow in terms of janma, marana. So it is said, Manusmriti, najatu kamaha kamanam upabhogena shamyati. Desire never stopped by indulgence in the sense objects. How? In illustration given. Havisha Krishna Vartmayeva Bhuyaha Eva Abhivartate. Just as Krishna Vartma, fire. Havisha, Havis, oblation, you put, goes on increasing, demanding more and more. So, fulfillment of desire is not the solution, sir, to keep the indriyas under control. Viveka needs to be applied. That's why Bhagavan in the very next verse, 22 in the 5th chapter, gave that, know for certain this rule. Any pleasure born of contact between senses, indriyas, and sense object, vishaya, are what? Potential wounds of future sorrow. So therefore, Shabdadi Vishayan Tan Vishayan Tektva. Tektva. Having given up. So the point comes here. Who is the person who is addressed? One wants to gain Jnanishta. So take to this sadhanas means body must be in fit condition, for which food, etc., moderate food, etc., is required. So, in the context, when Bhagavan has said, having relinquished, having given up all sense pleasures, sense indulgence, it presupposes except the bare minimum bhogas, sense indulgence, required to keep the body in fit condition. Otherwise, body will die. Shariram adyam khalu dharma sadhana. Any worthwhile thing you want to accomplish in life, body is the first means. If you're not in healthy condition, what are you going to do? If it is too weak, what are you going to do? I read one somewhere. Satya Sai Baba was discussing with doctors, especially cardiologists and all those, cardiologists, cardiovascular surgeons, etc., about the heart disease. All they're discussing cholesterol, etc. Baba said, yes, but nature also has got some remedy. If blockage is there, the heart slowly starts making up voluntary veins to substitute the work through the veins. Of course, cardiologists and the surgeons agreed. Then he said, look, you should eat every day one pearl of garlic, not this pearls of garlic in the market. No, the essential ingredient is removed there. No, direct directly from the garlic, one petal. Well, it's a good. One doctor asked, Swami, for spiritual seekers, it is said garlic, onions are not good. They are not. Baba said, first take care of health, afterwards spirituality. If you don't have health, what are you going to do with the spirituality? How can you take it? So like that, bare minimum food required to keep the body going on in a healthy condition. Except that for maja, all these things, no vishaya bhoga. So that is how samarthyat. In the language, samarthya means strength. We can take context also. It also means the signifying power of the word or the force of the word or the sense meaning of the word. Yes, samarthya is what? Jnana nishtha vidhana. Giving the means to gain nishtha in Atma-jnana, for which healthy body with a strong mind is necessary. Food is necessary. Therefore, sharira sthiti matra hetu kevalam, that shabdadi muktva. Muktva means accepting this. Other than, what is that? Other than kevalan shabdadi, mere shabdadi, etc., which are the hetu, the means for sharira sthiti matra, to keep the body going on the good condition, except those tataha adhikam, shabda sparsha, etc., the sense objects, other than those minimum necessary to keep the body going on. Tana adhikam. Other one, why you want? Sukhartha, to get happiness, enjoyment, tektva, having given up. Iti artha means except things necessary to keep the body going on. Rest all, what is that? Sense pleasures having given up. Now, minimum things to keep the body going is permitted. There also your attitude must be like this. Continue.
शरीरस्थित्यर्थत्वेन प्राप्तेषु च रागद्वेषौ व्युदस्य च परित्यज्य
Sharira sityarthatvena prapteshu, add vishayeshu. With respect to sense objects which are necessary to keep the body going on. Even there also, raga dveshau vyudasya cha. Vyudasya means parityajya, meaning is given. Having given up raga dveshau, likes and dislikes. No likes and dislikes with respect to minimum food, etc., that is necessary. The question comes, why we should give up this? What is it? Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha. If you don't give up, where our mind is occupied? In the Vishayas. Means a mind which is always chapala, moving from Vishaya to Vishaya, or Indriyas, always covetous of different sense pleasures. Such a mind, a person with such mind and Indriyas cannot apply his mind to dhyana, because that mind gets preoccupied in the Vishayas only. You have to withdraw from those pursuits. Means chapala indriya. Chapala means wavering. I want that, I want that, I want that. Mind wavering, preoccupied in 100 things. Cannot take to what? This dhyana. Tataha. Then what? 51 is over. Further, read 52.
विविक्तसेवी लघ्वाशी यत वाक्काय मानसः ध्यानयोगपरो नित्यं वैराग्यं समुपाश्रितः.
The mumukshu who is embarking on this jnana-nishtha further should follow these instructions. Vivikta sevi. He has that disposition, love to remain in vivikta, means vijana and puta, isolated, solitary and pure. A place which is pure and isolated, away from the crowd of people we find in the Puranas, etc. Sages used to go to forests or banks of holy rivers, which is not frequented by more people, or some remote temple. like this. The place must be pleasing to the mind, because some places are not, you get irritated. Place must be pleasing to the mind. And also must be pure. If not pure, you can make pure. Also, it should not be where some waterfall is there or full of sand. Your feet get sand and you get irritated. Mosquitoes, wild animals. Wild animals, where is your mind? So therefore, it should be a befitting place. Vivikta Sevi means where to dwell. Lagvashi, food. Laghu means parimitam, moderate. Not too much, not too less. If you eat more, you'll sleep in the class also. If you don't eat, again you'll feel sleepy. Moderate food. And it should be parimita, moderate. Hitam, good. Medhyam, worthy of offering to the God, Bhagavan. And that is what? A disposition to eat such food. Lagvashi. Yatavakaya manasa. With kaya, physical body, vak, speech, mind. Yata is sanyata, which is kept under control. Master. Masa. Then, not that he goes to a place to what? Sleep, oh sleep. To sleep, etc. No. He is busy now with what? Nityam dhyana yoga paraha bhutva. Always getting preoccupied in dhyana yoga. Bhashyakara split these two words, dhyana and yoga. Dhyana as Atma Chintana, yoga as absorption in that Atma Chintana. With this total commitment to the meditation on Atma Sarupa and making the mind absorbed in the Atma Sarupa. Nityam, not Kadachitkam. Once in a while, no. That is the daily practice. Again, Nityam Vairagyam Samupashtasa. Dhyana Yoga Paraha add Cha Bhutva. Dhyana Yoga Paraha add Cha Bhutva. Having become totally committed to Dhyana Yoga. Nityam always. Again, Nityam with Nityam Vairagyam Samupashtasa. Always Vairagya. Viraga. Absence of raga, asakti in the vishayas. Always. Samyak samupashana. Samyak, thoroughly, nishchalatvena, without wavering, resorted to, taking to. Further, you will continue. Let us see Bhasya. Vivikta see.
विविक्त सेवी अरण्य नदी पुलिन गिरी गुहा आदीन विविक्तान देशान सेवितुम शीलम अस्य इति विविक्त सेवी.
Vivikta Sevi is the person who has got such disposition, mental bent of mind, or mental bent of the mind, mental disposition. What is it? Shila, disposition, nature, swabhava, to what? Sevitum. Sevitum means take to. What? Such places, means remain in such places. What are they? Aranya, it is the forest. Nadi, bank of the rivers. Nadi Pulina means bank, banks of rivers. Giri, some mountain. Guha, caves. Adi, whatever such places. So that is means Viviktang, that is isolated, solitary. Because such places help us to gain chitta ekagre, concentration of the mind. And these such places are free from the causes that create vikshepa or distraction. At times you have to choose time also. Bombay, you have to take time before the world wakes up. They say Mumbai never sleeps. You see the roads, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., so busy roads. So you have to adjust. So therefore, Viviktan Deshan Sevitum, to take to, remain there, dwell in there. Shilam, Swabhava, nature, disposition. Asya iti Vivek Sevi. The one who has got such disposition is called Vivikta Sevi. Continue, Laghvashi.
लघ्वाशी लघु अशनशीलः.
So Laghvashi, Laghu, little that's required. That is Parimita, moderate. The one who has got Swabhava, nature, to eat moderately. Yukta hara viharasya, already told earlier. Why these instructions? Viyukta sevi lagvashi bhashyakara give the reason. Continue.
विविक्त सेवा लघु अशनयोः निद्रादि दोष निवर्तकत्वेन चित्त प्रसाद हेतुत्वात् ग्रहणम्.
Grahanam. One should taking two. Taking two, these. What are those? Vivikta seva. Remaining in solitary, isolated places, pure, etc. Laghu ashanayoho means of remaining in solitary place and also taking moderate food. They are meant for this. Nidradi dosha nivartakatve. They ward off, remove the defects such as what? Nidra, sleep, excessive sleep. He sits for meditation and then what? Sleeps away. No. Adi for alasya, laziness, or roga, the diseases, or pramada, inadvertence, not having the enthusiasm to do the things required to be done. Defaults. So these are removed. Thereby, when these defects are removed, your mind becomes what? Highly calm and contented. It becomes shanta, which is necessary to Atma, for Atma to get revealed in that. Therefore, what is that? Vikta seva, lagvasha, that's have to be taken for grahanam, taking to this word for what? Chitta prasada hetutva. They are the means to gain chitta prasada. Prasada is prasannata. We have seen this. What is chitta prasada? Chittasya Brahma Prathananu Kula Swachhata Adarshavat. Of the mind that Swachhata, purity, clarity, quietude, wherein Brahm, which is conducive, Anukula, conducive to Brahma Prathana, for manifestation, for revealing of Brahma Sarupa. Like what? Like a clean mirror. Just as you see your face clear in the mirror, in such mind which enjoys Chitta Prasada, Brahma, Atma, in his true nature gets revealed. Therefore, you block all obstructions which deny you this. As a result, you get that Chitta Prasada. We read.
यत वाक्काय मानसः वाक् च कायः च मानसं च यतानि संयतानि यस्य ज्ञाननिष्ठस्य सः ज्ञाननिष्ठः यतिः
Yes, continue. Sa Nanishta.
यत
Yati.
वाक्काय मानसः स्यात्.
Yata Vakaya Manasa. Becoming a person who has kept his speech, the body, indriyas, mind under control. So what is that? Vak, speech. Chakayascha, the body, including indriya, senses. Manasamcha, and mind. Sanyata, yatani, sanyatani. Yatani means, Sanyatani means mastered. Yasya jnana nishta. The person who is a jnana nishta, who has mastered speech, body, and the mind. Say, Saha, such a jnana nishtha, the one whose mind is steadfast in the Atma Jnana. Yatihi, sannyasi, because grahasthas have certain duties, such a yati sannyasi. He is called as what? Yatavakaya Manasaha. All these preparations for what? To become Dhyana Yoga Paraha. Bhashyakara explains, we'll see next time.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः